Hey, what's going on, everybody? Game User here. I just got me a new Logitech webcam. See here, I got the 4K Pro, the Brio webcam. It's only been out a little bit, and I'm going to try this camera out and see how good it really is. I'm going to also unbox it here, and I'm going to try to share with you all the stuff that I find important about this camera. I know a lot of people go on resolution and blurriness and whatever, but I'm going to point out the things I feel like that are important. You know, the reason I bought the camera. The first reason I bought this camera is because it's Logitech. And I've used a lot of their stuff. Their mouse, their keyboard, their 5.1 speakers, all kinds of stuff. And they've always been really good with their products. Every time I've bought something from them, it's pretty much lasted until I threw it out on my own because it was just too old. So I'm going to give their camera a shot here. It's got a lot of features apparently with the resolution and stuff, and we'll just dig right into it. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this. It was really hard to not open this before making the video. You have no idea. That's it. Just let me in. Well, we need to keep this. This is important. Put the software there. There it is. Right there. Out. Nicely packaged. It's wedged between a really nice piece of foam there, so you can kind of see what it'll look like when it's set up. Pretty cool. Oh, there's the foam. There's the webcam itself. It's already clipped onto the clip and everything. And I guess this just, you set it on your monitor and adjust it. Pretty cool. Interesting. Let's see what else we got. All right, so the rest is in here. That's it for that. See what this is. It's a really nice travel bag or storage bag that says Logitech on it. Feels really nice, really smooth, pretty cool. We also got this here, which is a privacy lens cover. So this will clip on somehow. That. So when you got it all set up, you can just clip this on the top of your camera, and when you're using it, lift this up when you're not using it. That way, if you're paranoid or you think someone might be hacking into your webcam, you don't have to worry. They won't see you. I don't know if they can still hear you, but it's just good for peace of mind. Nobody can see you. Maybe you forget you're in a call or something. I don't know. It's just cool they added on there. Okay. Really simple instructions here. Pretty much just plug and play, and it has the option for a little tripod. Pretty cool. The boring instructions. The cable here. One in for the webcam, and this is blue, so it looks like USB 3. I would plug it in USB 3. Okay, that's pretty much this box here. That's pretty much all the stuff you get. I'm recording. Okay. Alright, so the mic is set up, and this in the corner here, this is through an app called Chromacam. So if you like how this is here, you can see I can move myself and adjust size and everything. Just keep it out of the way. So that's called Chromacam. Is what you need to do is download that software in order to get that effect, the cutout effect, and place it in corners and stuff. And I'm recording my desktop activity with OBS here. All right. Now, when you go to get over here, the Logitech site here. I don't know if it's showing up because I have the Chroma thing going, but when you go to download the drivers and software, there's all kinds of stuff you need. You don't really need a driver, but you do need the software I have here, the Logitech control software. So I just downloaded that. They have some other stuff you can download, but I didn't need any of it. But this here, the control software is pretty. I would recommend getting it because you can go in here and you can change your brightness, contrast, all that stuff, and then you can change your screen from standard to like widescreen. I don't know if it'll do that here, but let me try it out. Widescreen. Yeah, so to pick up more room. You can't see it there because I have it cutting me out. You can change the angle. So like I go back to standard. But you have all this stuff. So like 65 would be pretty close. And you see the 90. So the 90 with the widescreen would pick up a lot of the room. My room's messy anyways. You don't need to see it. But that's pretty neat. So go back to standard. 65. So this is essential here. So you must configure your settings how you want in here first before you use any other apps. And this here is pretty neat. Move it. This here is pretty neat. It'll show your image here, and then you can zoom in or move the camera around or whatever, and just click on home and go back to home. But this basically, the setup I have now is good for like live streams and stuff and things like that, which is why I got it. So that's just something you need there. So Logitech setting controller is what you need, and then you need the Chromacam app, which is free, to get this effect I have here. Okay, so you set your settings in here first, and then you can adjust them in Chromacam, and whatever you have here will go towards your Chromacam and whatever, and that's how you get your Chromacam set up. So this will control the output on all of your other apps, basically. So whatever you set it here, it will show up on the other ones. So just remember that. Let's see. I also got this here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to use the Windows Camera app, which you can get from the App Store, from the Windows App Store if you don't have it already on Windows for some reason. So you just go download that, and it won't let me show you this until I close OBS and everything else out. But what I'm going to show you on that is in this app, it actually has a setting to adjust the resolution and the frames. So I'm going to record my 1080p 60 and my 4K 30, and then you'll be able to compare those. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to stop this and go do that, and you'll get an idea of, you know, the resolution quality that you're going to get. So get on that now. Okay, so this is the 1920 by 1080, and you can see my room here. See, I got it all. So this is the 60 frames. So that's there. Now I'm going to jump it up to the 4K 30. Okay, so this is the 4K at 30 frames. I don't know if there's any noticeable lag right away. Looks pretty good. But that's up for you guys to decide. So that's pretty much what you get with the Logitech Brio. So hopefully, you know, you saw something you liked into it. There's all kinds of things you can do with this camera. It's pretty much just plug and play. So I'm going to be using it for my games. All of the audio on this is straight onto the camera. So I'm not wearing a mic or anything you can see. I don't have any boom arms or anything weird like that. So everything you hear is, this is the camera quality mic. This is all done on the camera. Everything I did on the computer just now is all from the camera. So no other audio source. So that'll give you an idea. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. But I'm not using any special lights either. I just I have a ceiling fan with lights on and I turned it on. So this is the quality you get in a regular room with regular lighting. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys something here. These two files here are the videos I recorded with Windows. So if you right click and go to properties, you can see under details the frame width and height. This is the 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames. Okay, and I have this one opened with VLC and this one in the properties. The second video I took, 3840 by 2160, and you can see this one only came out to be 18 frames a second. Alright, now this will go up to 30 frames if you have more light. Okay, so this is something to keep in mind, that I don't have enough light in here to hit the 30 frames. So if you want to hit that full 30 frames, you're going to need better than average lighting. Alright, something to do with the auto balance, the way it has to shutter so many times and stay open so much to capture so much light. That is how that affects your frames. So the left here is the 1080 60, and then the right, oh, get out of here, where's the other one? Open this one up. I'm going to play them side by side. I'll just do that and see if there's a noticeable difference. I can probably edit this to where they're blown up and you can get a better comparison, but I just wanted to show you not only side by side but the properties and the difference in the frames. So I'm going to try to play them side by side, okay, with the sound muted on those, and see if maybe we can get some movement. Got a whole lot of me going on this screen. It's gotta look weird. But yeah, so that's just a little thing there I wanted to share, to make sure to check your properties in your videos, because you may not be getting what you think you're getting. Alright? So just keep that in mind. And that's pretty much the review here. So I guess till the next one, subscribe, all that good stuff. Take care. Okay, everybody, one last thing I wanted to throw in here. So basically, that's what you're going to get with the Logitech Brio. What I've been using to record all of my other videos so far is my LG Flex here. It's kind of an old phone now, but at the time it came out, it was one of the best phones you could get. I mean, it's still up to par with pretty much everything as far as video quality, you know, 1080p, 4K, all that stuff. So, You know, if I could have just used that, I probably would have. If you have a really nice Android phone or a nice Apple phone, you can get webcam software that will let you use your phone as a webcam. Like DroidCam, you can do it that way. I recommend DroidCam if you have an Android because you can use a USB mode. So you have a direct cable into your PC and it will do a good job recording quickly. So all those ones that have IP cams, you know, you don't want to use those. Those are too slow. I'm not sure on Apple. I haven't had an Apple phone in a while. And do it that way. I don't know if ChromaCam will work if you use DroidCam together, so I can't give you any advice on that. But that's what I originally did first to try and save some money. Because, I mean, you can see my phone is pretty close in comparison. I mean, really, I can't tell a difference, honestly, from my phone with the new Logitech Cam. But again, this was an expensive phone when I first got it. It's not very expensive anymore, and if you happen to just have a nice phone, you might get away with DroidCam. So that's just something that you can consider to save some money. But I spend a lot of time on my computer anyways, and I like Logitech as a brand, so I went ahead and purchased the camera anyways. Also, DroidCam was having issues with my phone because my phone is still on an older version, I think 4.2 or something like that. So just keep that in mind, that if you're maybe starting out or you don't have a lot of money to spend, there are other ways to get a webcam. You can do either your phone, which is a good one because pretty much everybody has a phone nowadays. Another way would be to check and see if you have a digital camera. Some of the older ones, when you plug them in, they have an option to do webcam mode, so you could try that. You could get a capture card and just basically plug in any camera that has an HDMI out. So you got a couple different options. So if you already have cameras, you already have nice phones, you don't have to jump to a webcam, but it's great if you can, because it's just plug and play and everything just works. You know, it just works. So I just decided to go for the Logitech. My phone is being dumb and I couldn't get it to work on its own, so I got the webcam, and ChromaCam works great, which is what I really wanted. So that was another thing. Even if I got the phone working, ChromaCam might have been a failure. So I just opted for this, and this is my overview on that. Some insight. I'm just giving you some extra advice so you don't feel forced into getting a webcam. There are other options. As far as I know, ChromaCam will work with other cameras too, but they recommend Logitech for obvious reasons. So that's that, guys. I hope this video helped you guys out, figure some planning out, figure some more information out, maybe stuff that other people left out. I don't know. You'll find a lot of videos on this camera, I'm sure, but I hope my video had more of what you guys are looking for in it. And if so, please subscribe and like and all that stuff. When you subscribe, even if you don't like my video, if you subscribe, it makes me happy, just because I got another follower, you know? And that's nice to know that my videos are reaching people and they like what I'm putting. So, you know, it makes me feel like I didn't just waste a few hours editing this video and throwing it together for, you know, 2 views or something. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and take care. Hey, sorry, one last thing I wanted to mention. Also, in my little list there, I forgot to mention that I feel would be helpful. Also, if you're only needing the 1080p, you can get an older Logitech cam, like the C920 or C922. I believe both of those can record at 1080p 60. So those are much cheaper than the Brio. But I'm just one of those, if I'm going to spend the money on something, I'm going to go all out. So I got the Brio. But anyways, just another thing you can add to your list of options. You can get an older one, you know? It just slipped my mind while I was rambling. So again, guys, take care.